everybody, my name is Thomas Scholz from Bridgestone Motorsport. I welcome you in the service area of Bridgestone Fitting, and I'd like to show you around a little bit our tires which we are using in the MotoGP race. So we are using different tires obviously for different weather conditions. At first I'd like to show you the slick tires which we are using in the normal race condition. These tires are very strong from the construction because of the MotoGP bikes. They with 800cc, they have around 230 horsepower. That means the main point we have to consider is about the contact patch of a tire. This contact patch is around this big on the tire during the acceleration of the motorcycle. So this is for us very important to design the shape of the tire to maximize this contact patch, that the bike can really get the maximum out of the acceleration. This, for example, is a new tire which we will use tomorrow in the race. For example, I can show you a used tire. This is, for example, a used race tire, same type, which had done at the moment around 15 laps. So we did like a race simulation to see if this tire is properly for the race. This tire, you can see, the abrasion is very smooth. So that's what we need because the race distance is around 28 laps here. So if we can see after 15 laps it looks like this, we are quite confident that the tire will last the complete race distance. So for the final qualifying we are using special tires. This, for example, is a qualifying tire which is doing, where you can see a nice difference to the before showed race tire. The abrasion of the tire is much more rough, and this tire does just one flying lap during today's qualifying. These tires are in the construction more soft, and the compound is also more soft than a normal race tire to get the maximum grip for one lap for each rider. In case we have rain during one GP weekend, of course we cannot use slick tires anymore because every rider would crash immediately. That's why in this case we are fitting full wet tires, and we have different patterns and different grooves for this kind of situation. At first I can show you a full wet tire, and you can see the design of the tire with a slightly deep pattern around 6 to 7 millimeter deep. This is for a full wet condition for heavy rain, for example. On the other hand, we have a different pattern as well. This is a tire with a different land-sea ratio, which is around 50% less compared to a full wet tire. Also on this tire, the depth of the pattern is much more lower. That means these tires we will use if the rain stopped and there's just water on the track, or the track is even start to dry up a little bit. So here you can see the front wet tire. The size is almost the same like a slick front tire, but of course here we have a complete different pattern story compared to the rear tires. Here you can see very well about this shallow wet tire and the front wet tire. The design of the pattern is here, it's completely different. The front is only for rolling into the corner and push out the water like this. The rear tire needs to keep the forces on acceleration as well. That's why the design of the pattern of the grooves is different to the front tire.